Yes, asthma. Asthma is a type 1 hypersensitivity. When the patient gets first time exposure, the allergens will act on antigen presenting cells and this will act on the major histocompatibility. This causes activation of T cells. In the T cells, T helper 2 cells will become more activated and this T helper 2 cells will stimulate the interleukin 4, interleukin 5 and interleukin 13. Interleukin 4 it causes the isotype switching. Interleukin 5 it activates the eosinophil. Interleukin 13 it will increase the mucus. This all this together will cause increase in or the production of the IgE antibodies. This IgE antibody will sit on the mast cells and it will sensitize the mast cells. Sensitization of mast cells. When the same patient get second time exposure, the antigens will come and sit in between these antibodies on the sensitized mast cell. Now this mast cell burst and it causes the degranulation and therefore it causes secretion of the histamines and the leukotrienes and the other inflammatory mediators. All this together will cause the vasodilatation and the bronchoconstriction. So this is how the asthma pathology takes place. We know that in asthma there is a difficulty in the breathing and this difficulty in the breathing is because of the bronchoconstriction. And we know in asthma the uh, skin become red color and this all happens because of the vasodilatation. Now how to treat the asthma. For treatment, first we have to educate the patient about the allergens. Some people have allergy about the dust, some people have the dust mist and the pollen. These are types of allergens. Second, we have to block the IgE antibody and the drug is omalizumab. Next, we, we have to give the mast cell stabilizer. We have to prevent the burst of the mast cell. The example here is Nico. Sorry, the example here is nidochromil. Next, we have to give the leukotriene antagonist. We have to stop the activation of leukotrienes. And the example here are the zafarelukast and the montelukast. Next, the best treatment, we have to give the bronchodilators. Bronchodilators. Uh, we know that beta 2 activates the uh, beta 2 activates the um, bronchioles. So we have to give the beta 2 agonist and we have to give muscarinic antagonist. The example of beta 2 agonist is salbutamol and the example of M antagonist is ipratropium bromide. I have some examples. We know in asthma we give this type of inhaler. And I have got some examples. Let us see this example. Here we can see there is ipratropium bromide. I have discussed this. Ipratropium bromide is an muscarinic antagonist. See, yes, I have discussed here. It is a muscarinic antagonist. Muscarinic antagonist. Next drug is nidochromil. Yes, we know nidochromil. We have seen here this nidochromil. This is a mast cell stabilizer. Next, this is a salbutamol. This is a beta 2 agonist. We know that something when we write agonist, it means which helps, which increases or which give positive effect. and when is antagonist, it decreases or it have opposite action. You know in the bronchus, suppose I draw this bronchus. Let's see. Okay, this is a bronchus. Beta will causes bronchodilation, and muscarinic will cause bronchoconstriction. Beta comes under the sympathetic and muscarinic comes under the parasympathetic. So when we give beta agonist, it causes bronchodilation. When we use muscarinic antagonist, it will stop the bronchoconstriction, therefore it causes the bronchodilation. Okay, this was about the asthma, the physiology and the pharmacology. Thank you.